Well, this morning you joined me at Burnham Beeches down in South Bucks, and there's some really old trees around here. At the moment I've set up a shop at Middle Pond, which is the southern end of the woods. So here I'm using the water in the foreground with the small lily pads and the reeds, and then the trees in the background, giving a nice autumn colour. And this morning's a bit flat and grey, not much sunshine, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge, I think, to try and find some colourful spots, but you get what you get. That's photography. I'm going to keep looking around, see if I can find something, so I'll be back soon. Well, I got quite hot walking through the woods. It's quite hilly in places. Anyway, this shot I've set up, it's got lovely silver birch in the foreground on the left, and behind it is another silver birch, isn't it, I think, and a beech. Anyway, it's a lovely colourful scene. There's bracken down the bottom here and the silver birch, and yeah, so I'm at 0.4 of a second, f11. I say 100 with a timer. And there we go. Yeah, it turned out to be quite a nice morning. I'll be back in a bit. Well, there's some very strange formations in this woodland, I must say. Look at these two trees here, framing this stump of a beech tree in the background. A natural frame. Very strange. So what am I at? 0.6 of a second, f11. I said 100. Yeah. Who knows what I'll find next? Well, I really am spoilt for choice today. I'm stood in front of this majestic old, gnarly old beech tree, and there's another one beyond it through the gap, and it's in nice colours at the moment. And the bracken in the foreground. What a lovely spot. I think this one I'll do a 16:9 crop, because I don't really want the sky in. Yeah, 1/5 of a second, f11. I say 100. Lovely. Well, who knows what I'll see next? Said that before. Well, I'm almost done at Burnham Beeches, and I've reached a moat on the top left-hand corner of the place, which is actually full of water in places. But yeah, I was just sort of finishing off here, and I stumbled across these fly agaric mushrooms. Now, a few years ago, I spent ages and ages walking all over the woods of the Chilterns looking for these, and it's always nice to see them because they're so distinctive, you know, with their red and white spots on them. They are poisonous. It's not surprising they sort of look it. But yeah, I shall have a little wander around and see if there's any other shots of these lovely old beech trees that I can shoot. Trouble with this spot, there's too much sky. There's no close trees, big trees, to give a good canopy. What I like is you know, a nice broad mix of foliage behind the main subject, if I can. But yeah, look at this old tree as well, this old stump that the mushrooms are growing by. Twisty old thing. Looks like old oak, possibly. Anyway, I'll see if there's anything else. So I've reached the ditch of the moat, and I found a lovely little shot here with this fallen branch in the water, and it looks like a beech tree in lovely golden foliage. I actually got the polarizer out this time just to stop the glare. I've taken 2 shots, one showing the reflection and one not showing it, so just a twist of the polarizing filter. I like the focus stack this one, so that means I've focused on the foreground, taken a shot, focused on the background, taken another shot, and then I'll blend them in Photoshop. Should be a lovely scene. So yeah, so I took those at f11 and 1 second, ISO 100. There's quite a few people about now, which is why I keep looking around. Good job I've got some new boots that are waterproof, because it's a bit muddy down here. Well, I'm going to carry on now to Egypt woods, and up in that particular wood there's a magnificent oak tree, and I'll show you that in a bit. So I've made it to my favourite tree, probably in the whole of Buckinghamshire. Look at this. Now it's got perfect form, but let me just switch video and I'll go and stand by it. You'll see exactly how big it is. See what I mean? Absolutely huge. Now, because of its size, that presents a bit of a problem in getting it all in the frame. So yeah, I think what I usually do, because I've been here before, is take 2 shots portrait side by side, effectively a panoramic, just to get the full height of this thing. Yeah, I'll have a look around and see which best viewpoint there is, because I don't really want any trees in the foreground that are going to block its line of sight. But yeah, when I've shot it, I'll show you.